Yo, 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 yo. There we go. Damn. On a slight hill. That should be decent. Oh, we wanted it. Oh, what a run out.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, what a save.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Right there, maybe. Ooh.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Knew it.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Let's go.
Now over to...
See this. He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's return to live play now. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Ooh, back there, Horsey.
Oh.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, what a stroke. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. It's just about 3 feet away.
Little birdie look in here.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it. But the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Handy effort, that one. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. This putt coming up is for birdie. And down she goes.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that is brilliant. A bonus birdie. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
Let's see what we got here.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Perfect money ball.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it?
That's all right.
Second shot here on the
Heavy rough.
13th.
Dang, no backspin. Oh my God.
Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This one to save par.
That's well holed. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
How close was that to going down? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Oh, great swing there.
Love to see it. Good miles an hour. We got a 5-wood though. Hybrid's probably what we're gonna want to use.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Okay, that'll work. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
A little right to left.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ooh, money.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. He sits in first position. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Don't call me Rory.
That's some good golf right there. And he's down there.
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Oh God.
Opting for the 5-iron. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And back to the play, shall we? Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, that's some handy golf. What a time to make back-to-back birdies.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
No, par 3. Wind a little bit to our back. Go right at it.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Putting for birdie. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh God.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Second shot here on the 17th.
Eagle? We gotta make this.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
So did I.
With this putt to move to 15 under par.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Too much. Take it back.
Was that a good line?
Not enough.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Sound good?
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Well, this should find the short grass.
106.
Second shot here on the 18th hole.
Oh, they want me to go for it. Oh my god. Wait, what is my... Oh, should I go for it? I'm gonna go for it. Perfect.
Oh, come on,
Money.
sit.
I'll take it.
That's tidy. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event.
That's money right there. Oh, not enough.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? All right, one down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win.
Let's go.
Surely it's going to.
And mark it down as another W. What a way to win it.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hole right there looks like it's gonna be difficult. We gotta put it over.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
6 miles an
Hi,
hour
Luke.
out.
I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish ball.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. This is their look at birdie.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
That was damn near straight.
Oh, well played. Currently 1 under for the event. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the 3rd.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number 1. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
All right.
Beautiful shot.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Lydia Ko is currently on top of the leaderboard here.
Nice.
The first of the par 5s, Rich, the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier. Okay, let's get back to the action. Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the King, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
When you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill down your spine like, man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. In saying that, Mr. Palmer did not leave a golf course. That's very easy for these players. But listen, they come back here every year knowing that they need and they want to honor the gentleman who helped form the legacy of the PGA Tour, and that's why they're out here playing for all the money.
Lookout world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport
You okay?
when Arnold Palmer came through.
Oh my God.
Good-looking fella, and
Who's throwing
just
bricks,
kind of came
wings?
from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that didn't go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
Going with the hybrid.
What a shot.
John Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Oh, yes, what a shot.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player.
What's up, baby?
They find the bottom of the cup.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Just brats, burgers.
Mark
Hold
it
up.
down, that's birdie number
I gotta
5.
tell you something. I'm glad you
And
said
that will
that.
take him to 5 under.
So,
Lydia Ko coming off a
Turning
birdie on her
this over
last
the
hole,
plate.
and that will take her to 2 strokes off the lead.
Gunning for the lead now, Luke. This one could get very interesting.
The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
You got hella food. And the corn too. I don't know if that's so bad. You know my pants up a little bit. Good. Thank you. Hey, girl, Mommy's gonna beat you if she sees what you're doing. Did you see the front yard by chance?
Yeah, did you see your plants that are crazy and unstoppable? I was like,
Yeah. So the front yard is looking beautiful. Yep. Alright, let's keep it going. Woo, big bombs.
Nicely done.
Sitting at
Appreciate
5
it.
under for the day. Currently leading. Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Just over.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will take him to 6 under. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front nine, the ninth, and what a tough tee shot it is.
Is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in two. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front nine, and one they have to find the fairway with.
There have been a lot of players that have come out, and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with the final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and is just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
Never heard of her.
This one is chewing fiber.
Pretty straightforward four-footer coming up here. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
What's up, babe? Yeah.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Getting ready to play their third. And that's the line, the sand.
No way.
Ooh. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. 4 feet to the cup. Good putt, that. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Now, great rhythm on that swing. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He's got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And back to the course with the live action. Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently in top spot. That was wonderfully done. Putting for birdie here. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Jon Rahm getting ready for his next shot. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Going with the 7. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Tee shot is looking good here. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Birdied their
Stay in
last
the
hole.
bunker.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
thank you.
The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his 2nd shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
This putt for him to win the event.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
Dang, look at him standing on the hole.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Driver shaft. No, thank you. We don't wear Adidas. No, thank you, Wilson. Thank you. We're definitely not pinged. Lydia Ko. Let's see. Her 15-year-old self, 14-year-old self, whatever she is. It's beer to the dirt.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Good
Hi,
boy,
Luke.
Chowder.
I'm
Where's your
very
ball?
pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry
Where's your ball? Where's
developing.
your ball?
I smell
Where's your ball?
rivalry in
Oh,
the
good
air. It's going to
ball.
provide some great entertainment
14
to both the
miles an hour.
spectators and us this week.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Yes!
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Chipperoo.
And let's have one more look at that shot. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Little girl.
The first of our birdie opportunities comes second,
4
par
miles
5.
an hour.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Going for less club here.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole.
I wanted it.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Oh,
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
miles an hour.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I'll tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas.
God damn.
Right into the water on that one. Getting ready to play their third.
Is currently tied for the lead.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green.
A par putt awaits.
I'll take it. Oh.
Looks good.
Solid par putt, that.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind. Her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Ooh, that almost went down. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
This one's online.
Cheeto, what are you
And
doing?
the punt will go. What a great display of resilience on this
Go lay
hole.
down.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is
Go.
a very good save.
Go lay down.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Well played. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par.
And with that hole behind them, they're sitting in second place, behind the leader, Brooke Henderson.
As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, almost went in. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
This is going straight, huh?
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. Why not take another look at that effort?
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
Girl, not that one.
The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
That's inside the range, and that will take him to 4 under. And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
The best putter in the game, baby.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
And stepping up the standings after that effort. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Sitting at -4. Currently tied for top spot. Okay, so that's step 1. But now going to hold a mid-range putt.
A birdie putt awaits.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Yeah, good spot, isn't it? I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just a little margin of error should you have one, but I got to say, this player is awfully solid.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Going with the 7.
They've decided to club up.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle.
This is on a great line.
Big bird, big bird.
Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
they can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Most went in the bucket.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
This dude's gonna do nothing else to say.
It starts off on a good line.
And that's 8 birdies today. Currently at 10 under par overall. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Looking great now.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle. Well, life's good.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here.
It's tracking.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Well, that's a nice line. Fair effort, that. Good birdie. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking.
And that'll do it, Rich. Players Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back 9, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
On behalf of Rich Beem and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Next.